you see the trees growing from the ground.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Farmer C, and I am coming to you today from Green Heifer Farms headquarters. I am actually sitting in the cabin getting toasty, and decided that I would have a conversation with you about struggle farming. So there is an impression or perception that is given by some in the agricultural space that, you know, that romanticizes farming. And don't get me wrong, farming is beautiful. I am so happy to be a farmer and to have the honor of stewarding the land that is under my responsibility. So that's a great thing, and I don't in no ways take that for granted. I also know, at least for me, that coming into farming, prior to my going into farming, I was in a position that a lot of people aren't in coming into farming, as far as being able to access resources, etc. And I had challenges in being able to access resources to some extent, but that had nothing to do with my credibility. It had to do with the fact that in agriculture you deal with a lot of isms, and as a black woman I deal with racism and sexism. Those are two of the most common isms, but by no means are they the only ones. Anywho, you know, you look at a lot of these farms, especially on social media, and they're these well-established business enterprises. They've got all kind of buildings, they've got infrastructure, and 9 times out of 10 they have white wealth behind them. Let's just keep it real, okay? And even sometimes it'd be people of color as the face, but it's still built on white resources. So that's, you know, that's a reality. And my coming into this space, I came in, like I said, with some access to resources, and a skill set that definitely helped with the model that we have here, with being a boutique farm, with being a farm that from the onset, in addition to generating revenues by what we produce on the farm, what we actually grow, came into it with an understanding that we would also be generating revenues from other diverse sources. So the first product that we ever had was a digital product. You know, had that before we actually had the physical product. And when I say we, I often speak and think in the way of my family, because that's who this is for. This is for my family. So, anywho, back to the whole struggle farm thing. I also came into this knowing a few statistics, a few realities. I knew that being a single black woman farmer was rare. That there are people, let me quantify that more. Being a single black woman land-owning farmer was rare. That's rare. There are not a lot of black women who own land and run farms. A lot of the black women that you do see in this space are you know, in marriages, or have family involvement, you know, brothers or stuff like that. So I knew that. I knew the fact that I was also in the cannabis space, growing hemp, and then in the medicinal plant space, focusing on herbs, etc., that I would be in some rooms where there would not be a lot of me's, and oftentimes I am the only me in the room. So I knew that. I also knew from my professional life and the area that I'm in, and the life that it has afforded me, a couple of things. Let me just clarify. I have been broke, okay? I've been broke. Not like a little bit broke. I'm talking about a whole lot of broke. I owe broke some money. I have robbed Peter to pay Paul, and then turn around and had to rob Paul's ass. All right? So I get it. I've been on public assistance. I've been on food stamps, Section 8, Medicaid. Medicaid. I have had to go to a church to ask for assistance to pay a bill. I have had to sit in those appointments as they drill you down and see if you're poor enough for whatever. So, you know, experience all that, two-time teenage mom, etc. So I've worked very hard to get to a certain place in life, and one of the motivations for that has simply been that I have never been good at being uncomfortable. I'm not good at being uncomfortable. I don't do well without certain creature comforts, and I have never had the personality that would like level down or adjust my standards to fit the circumstances. Even when I was at my most despondent, my most despairing times, one, I had my kids, and I've always believed that my babies deserve the best, always. And being as I was the one for, you know, I was the one that was given the responsibility to take care of them, and because I believe that they deserve the best, and even when there were definitely times I felt they deserved better than me, I was it. So I never wanted them to be uncomfortable, and then I never was able to adjust my standards and be uncomfortable with most things, okay? I've had a problem with that in relationships, but that ain't what we talking about. We're talking about as far as living environment and conditions. So I worked very hard to afford a lifestyle that, you know, I wanted my girls to have a solid education, and at the time that I was raising them, I believed good meant basically, you know, schools in mostly white areas that had higher affluency. So I worked out ways to get them in those schools, even if I lived in the worst looking house on the edge of that particular school district. Or I actually have petitioned the schools for them to attend certain schools before. So yeah, that was my mindset, and that's been my mindset as far as living conditions. Even when I lived in some sketchy areas, I always made sure that we were living the best that we could in that particular situation, and I was always working on how to get us into a better situation. So going into farming and starting from scratch, you know, I didn't come out here and have like infrastructure on site and buildings, and I don't live on my farm. So I've definitely had some uncomfortable moments, like I have to pee outside. That's just it. When I first started, you know, coming out here, and there was no electricity, so I couldn't even get a drink of water from the well. So having to adapt, I can adapt temporarily, while I'm always working on how to get it to the next level. And so that has been my attitude about struggle farming. Like, I am not one to, and I've been to some farms that, you know, people are eking out an existence, and it's terrible. It's terrible how we treat our farmers in this society, people who are growing our food. It's just unbelievable how we treat farmers, how we treat teachers, how we treat truly essential people. It's ridiculous. But I've been to some farms where people were like, you know, what's that? Y'all heard that? What's that light beeping? Oh, that's Andrea's Bluetooth. Y'all, I was about to be like, don't start now, won't be none in 2021. Okay, I don't know how to cut it off. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. You see it beeping back there? Looking like a damn bomb and shit. Well, let me see if I can get this thing to cut off. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if we can cut you off. We is not trying. Oh, here we go. Oh. Boom. Because we not here for it. We are not here for it. Messed up my chain of thoughts. Yeah, so definitely if you're getting into farming and you plan on building one from scratch, or even if you purchase a piece of property where it's actually a house, like you're going to be living on your farm, you still have to assess what's your level of comfort for you, and understand that in the beginning you may not have the utmost comfort, but you have to, you know, really continue to be working on getting it to where it's comfortable. I am not completely comfortable right now, and I'm sitting in front of some heat, but I'm way more comfortable right now than I was this time last year, where there wasn't even a building here. So it's, you know, a commitment to, I'm not going to be struggle farming. Our motto will always be one in a way that I didn't get into farming to downgrade my comfort level. Okay, I have realigned how I assess value in my life overall. I've done that, but I still like to be comfortable. And so my focus is building a business that is in alignment with the quality of life I want to live. I don't need as many square feet as I currently have in my house. I'm okay with a smaller space, but I want heated floors. I don't have heated floors in my house right now. Sure gonna plan on having some heated floors. So I can't be out here, you know, still trying to knock Peter upside the head. We're not doing that out here. So yes, we produce, but we create value add products and take it straight to the customer. We will have, you know, y'all gonna come to this cabin. Y'all gonna come to this cabin. Y'all gonna blend y'all some teas. Y'all gonna attend workshops. Y'all gonna make some custom teas. Y'all gonna come buy some of our teas. Y'all gonna chill in this very room that I am filming right now. This is the vibe room, right? Y'all gonna be right up in here and be like, whoop, yep, we at the vibe room at Heifer's House of Tea, or whatever the hell we name it. I don't even know yet. But y'all gonna come and y'all gonna learn, and this is gonna be a space, you know, that y'all gonna want to stay and sit a spell. And so that's like what I think about at the times that I'm uncomfortable. That's what I focus on. And I can't do that. I can't create that vibe if we got a struggle farm, you know, if we around here all stressed out and not able to afford a quality of life that is conducive to you know, a business being able to offer its very best at all times. But yeah, I'm gonna be out here. It's gonna be chilly. I want a cabin. I need to be comfortable. I need my teas to be comfortable, and I need it on site, right? So I say all this to say, and I'm not trying to in any way be insulting towards, you know, struggle farms, because, you know, the reality is most farmers actually have second jobs. Most farmers have second jobs, and I don't want to do that. I don't always want to have this duality. It's one day I'm going to be a full-time farmer. Now, that's going to be a minute, because I really do enjoy my career, and it, you know, it is a pretty lucrative career. So I'm gonna one day get there, but right now, you know, I'm gonna keep, you know, I'm gonna keep my job. For all my nosy co-workers who be watching my videos, some of y'all supportive, but some of y'all just nosy. I ain't going nowhere, okay? Y'all still gonna have all of this black excellence up in the meeting asking questions. I ain't going nowhere, y'all. No time soon. But anywho, I'm also not about to be about that struggle farm life. So alright, that's all I had to say. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. We'll see. But because I know somebody gonna be in their feelings, and oh, she trying to, folks always be in their feelings about something, and there's some stuff to be in your feelings about. I don't think anything I say be that much to be all up in your feelings, but I'm biased. So thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave your comment down below about what you think about struggle farms, what you think about the fact that we don't appreciate our farmers enough in this society, and about, you know, my belief at least, and let me know what you think, is that if you're going to be a small farm and you want to be a lucrative farm, you're going to have to do more than just grow stuff. You're gonna have to be very selective about what you grow. You're gonna have to be very intentional about who your market is, and you are going to need to do more than just grow, whether it's agritourism, whether it's digital products, whatever it is. You're gonna need to find other other revenue sources. That's my belief. You let me know what you think. Appreciate y'all for watching, and yeah, let me get out here and do, no I ain't, it's cold, I ain't gonna do nothing, I'm lying. I'm gonna sit right here, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.